So here we are, guys. This is the building. We'll be going inside to tour the building. So guys, for those of you who watched my last video, you might have seen the in and out of the building. So now we are going to hear from the engineer himself. He's going to explain to us, give us the cost of the building and some professional advice as well. So if you don't want to miss out, you stay tuned. Please don't forget to subscribe if you haven't subscribed, like the video and share it. And you can also get my contact from the description section. Thanks. Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon, madam. You're welcome.
Thank you. Hello, viewer. This is our engineer. So I'll be asking him some of the questions you guys have been asking me. I believe he will be able to help us out with the answers because he's in a better position to do that. Sir, please, can we know your name?
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Architect Latif. Here on my site, located at Basin area in Ilorin, Kwara State.
Okay. Thank you, sir. Please, I understand that this is a 4-bedroom duplex you are handling here.
Yes.
Okay. Please, if you don't mind, like how much are we looking at to acquire this kind of beautiful building here?
Well,
just give us a rough estimate.
That might be difficult to say.
Okay.
I don't want to commit myself. We have different designs, different grades and quality of materials when it comes to construction. So, if you at least, I'm sure you might have checked around and see the quality of materials being used and the quality of work we are trying to deliver here.
Exactly.
And so I might tell you this is also a month, and somebody else might build another 4-bedroom of different, but on average level. Are you asking to the level the money we spend so far, or the money?
Yes.
Probably to finish up the work?
I think you should give us the two. The money, because we can see that from foundation, the house has been roofed, the doors has been fixed, protectors, windows, and all that has been plastered as well. So, like, how much can you tell us that have been used for this building so far?
Well, just like I said, materials, the quality of material is a factor, and it depends. You see the windows we're using, the quality is relatively higher than the regular one.
Yeah.
You see the color, it's not the common colors, the cream, the white. So also you see some door installation ongoing to see the type of door, the quality of doors we're using. If you check out our plastering too and everything, so far on this our own personal, the one I'm handling, I wouldn't know about the one around.
Yeah.
But it's possible if I have another supervisor that have gotten to this level of the same, size of building. I'm sure the price might differ.
Exactly.
Though actually we have a projection on this building, and our budget, before we started the project, we were actually working towards 30 million.
Okay.
Yeah. But as of now, to be sincere with you, as of now, actually we've not spent to that. But we have also paid for some things that like the windows, doors, the ceiling guy is being paid for. The wiring though it's not been done, but now we are running to a level of 2. I think I'm not mistaken because we are doing it both me and the client. So there are some things that are coming from the client side.
Okay.
So I may not be able to give a comprehensive analysis of the cost, because there are some things he does from his own side, there are some things I do from my own end. But I think by and large, should be looking at 25.
So far. Okay.
25 so far. 25 million to save so far.
All right. So if you are being given this kind of project to handle, will you allow your client to get materials by himself or herself while you do the work? Because I know some engineers don't do that. Why some do? All they after is just their own money. But I know some, like as you said, you are using quality materials here for the finishing.
Yes.
And I know that as an engineer, you want people to see your handwriting written on the wall, that this is my work, this is how quality it is, and all that. But if the client, decides to get materials by himself, will you accept that?
It depends. It greatly depends. There are some materials I would, because I have my standard.
Yeah.
I don't compromise. And by the time the client start telling me he wants to be bringing materials for me, and discover that the materials are not up to the required standard, at that point I will reject it. So I give that chance. Actually, I don't really like it, but we have different type of clients.
Yeah.
Maybe you have a friend, you have a family that wants to supply the materials. At least I have any hidden interest.
Yeah.
So I will allow you to do it.
Okay.
But by the time the materials are supplied, maybe the first set of materials supplied, you now have to, because I will definitely give you a specification.
Yeah.
But if the material supply wouldn't meet my specification, I might have to turn it down.
Okay.
By turning it down, if you insist on, at least I will make you see the reason why I'm turning it down. I mean, I'll show you the quality of material compared to what I'm worth. So if you insist on having the material supplied by you, I would rather step aside.
Okay.
Because I know anything that has to do with the story building, the regulations from our own professional, we have professional bodies.
Exactly.
If anything goes wrong, the first person to be very responsible is the supervisor, the professional in charge. So the materials are not up to the standard, I will step aside. Go ahead. But the good thing of it is for the client to allow your supervisor, your professional on site, to handle the material. There's a way you guys can do it. You can make it transparent. There's nothing hidden. There are different ways of handling projects. If you're the type that doesn't really ask for the cost of the project and just hand it over to to your engineer to deliver for you. If you are not too sure, you can do a breakdown.
Okay.
And the foundation, how many materials you want to use. You guys should look for the price, then give him the cost. The cost of the materials based on the quality or the quantity of the materials calculated.
Okay.
It can be as transparent as possible as you want to be. There is nothing in it. Is construction. And because we are in a fast world whereby you can ask around, and so the most important thing is to deliver a quality job, and that's always been my priority.
Wow, that is good. Please, sir, the last but not the least, please, what professional advice can you give to those who are planning to engage themselves on this kind of project? Because I'm asking this question because many out there are being scared away by their engineers. Maybe when you want to start up your own project, they will give you quotations and all that. And by the time you see it, you'll be scared of starting up something for yourself.
That's what I don't advise. Let me say my colleagues to do when you want to approach projects like that.
Yeah.
By the time you said, there are different types of clients actually. There are some that wouldn't mind.
Yeah.
That want to know the cost of the project from scratch to finish. So by that you consult a quantity software that will give you the breakdown and everything, and you're like, okay, by and large, you have given me the exact way we can reduce and break this thing down. We have that. And we have some clients that are not ready to, if you have not done one before and you want to do something of maybe this magnitude, then I always advise my clients, my professional colleagues, study your clients. Then don't just push everything to him. It might get discouraged.
Exactly.
Do a thorough breakdown. Let's start with the foundation. You can give me a rough figure of probably how much is likely to spend on the project, but before then, try and break it down. Let's start with the foundation. What are those things you need for the foundation? Exactly. You don't have to, because if you keep eating on everything, then you scare people away. So just make everything minimal. Give him the right and realistic ideas of what materials to be used. You can take it to a layman's level.
Exactly.
Break down the material. Tell him the type of sand you want to use. Tell him the quantity of cement you want to use for this, for that. So, and then he also reason along with you, and with that, you guys will be on the same page. Okay. So by the time you are done with foundation, the next thing is to start erecting the blocks and pillars. tell him the number of irons for the number of pillars, the number of how many iron we use to start a single pillar. Multiply that by the number of pillars you have in your building. That's something done. And the same thing, the number of blocks. Before you know it, a block erection is the easiest part of the construction.
Yes.
Before you know it, the building is already at the window level. When you get to the window level, tell him what materials you use for. I mean, you guys
break it down in stages.
You know it, you get to the decking. You do your decking, give him the materials, everything, the decking. After which, so
it's always better to work hand in hand.
It depends on the client, so you need to study your clients to know
what they really
the capacity.
Want.
Capacity matters. There are some clients that don't really have time for all this and all this breakdown. What I want is just let me know what it's going to cost me from the foundation to the roof level. Okay. If I know I reimburse you that, you deliver it. After that, now from the roof to finishing, that's what I want to know. You reimburse him, you do that. For finishing the surrounding works, you do that and some other. So it depends. It has to do with the professional you want to use, how is he able to study his client, the client, how understanding is the client. So the detailed thing has to be balanced up. And I think that's the method I've always been using, which to my own, I think I'm okay. It's already been paying for me. You know, I study my clients and I know how to approach any particular project that comes my way.
That is good. Sir, please, before the installation of these mirrors and doors, can you just give us a rough cost of the structural work, like how much you think was being spent on it, just on the structural work?
Well, that might be difficult to break down. You know, at a point, because you know, just like I said, my client also was has also been a project manager, so to say, because there are some things he handles from his own end, and there are some things he started me with the responsibility to handle. So try to bring those figures together might be a little bit difficult. You know, if I'm the one that is spending the money from the client, that means I will know how much I've spent, how to go about with the calculation, but it's coming from both ends. There are some suppliers, there are some materials he will pay for them to supply, like the cement. He supplies the cement, and you know, we have the quality of cement can always be checked. You know, we have how many, at least maybe just 2 or 3 suppliers or manufacturers in the company, so just a matter of giving me the one I want, and some other things like that. So on the frame structure, by frame structure, you should be talking about having the building erected without plastering, without windows, without the roof, or let's say the roof frame structure too in place. I want to believe that's the question. Works. If I remember, you know, when I was giving you how much space, so I think I said 25.
Yes.
That's 25.
Yes.
I think by the time we got to that level, because if you check out the design of the roof, it's not the conventional roof design. We have you can view up. We have a roof gutter. Running around the roof that's receiving the water, and the water is already the pipes receiving the water is already embedded in the wall. That's taking down the water. So it's actually an hidden design. So even the cost of putting up the roof gutter to it's something. So let me just say, by the time we got to that level, you know, it's the client that is actually coughing out the money. I think I overheard him. Wow. If I'm not mistaken, I think by then we are talking about I was saying, I think between 19 or 20. No, I think we've gone, because after the frame shop, what we have done is the roof, and this type of business doesn't really, the cost of putting up the roof is not really much compared to the conventional one where we have the roofs going up and stuff. So the cost spent on the roof gutter is very recovered on the minimal cost of the putting up the roof itself. So at least after the frame structure, what we have is the roof and plastering. So I think we are 20 plus by then. If I'm not mistaken.
Okay, that is together with the roofing.
No. I mean
without it. All right. I see. Thank you, sir. Sir, please, if we are being called out of Ilorin, because presently you are in Ilorin, if you are being called outside Ilorin for work, do you accept that?
I'm a versatile mobile architect. No, so we might be hearing me saying architect. I'm actually an architect, but I have got construction experience for me to handle the site, and I have engineer colleagues. You know, no matter how experienced you are in construction, you still have to back up yourself up with engineers. Because actually, an architect is supposed to design and consult for construction, but it's not more than 2-3 story. I'm sure I can deliver efficiently. So I definitely I can go anywhere. I think last year during the COVID period, that should be last 2 years, I was in Abuja. I was there to handle a project. I came back and the other time I was in the outskirts of Kwara State. So I can actually, but definitely the provision has to be made.
Exactly.
The provision has to be made. I don't like working under unconducive environment, and they have to consider the security situation of the country. So we make the provision, we make the working environment conducive, we make my stay enjoyable. I can deliver anywhere.
That is really nice. It's nice speaking with you. I believe that the viewers will also enjoy your conversation with them. Thank you so much, sir.
You're welcome.
I really appreciate.
You're welcome.
Yeah, thank you.
Anytime.
Yes, sir.
All right. You're welcome. I can go back.
So guys, if this was helpful and useful, please help me to share it, like, and follow up. I'm going to be giving you where the address or places where you can find this. These are his works done so far. These are some of the work he has done so far. Please don't forget to join me on Instagram at mclair buildings and on TikTok at mclair4e. Thank you for watching and listen to where they are, so that if you are there you can relate and know that all we are doing here, that all we are doing and saying is nothing but the truth. Like the pharmacies you saw, that is in Abuja at FHA Lupe Abuja, while others are here. Most of them are here in Ilorin. Thank you for watching.